Just Cause 3 is an action sandbox game developed by Avalanche Studios and published by Square Enix. Just Cause 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, and I was really hyped up for this game because it's Just Cause. It's an open world game full of destruction and explosions. And was I let down? Luckily, no. I was actually hugely surprised by this game. Story-wise, it's pretty much like all the other games. You play again as Rico Rodriguez, a member of the agency, and this time he goes back to Medici, his hometown, the place where he grew up, and there's an evil dictator, Colonel Di Ravello, and you have to overthrow him. You get with a group of rebels, with old friends and mentors, everyone that you knew from your childhood, and you go into the action to destroy the evil dictator. And that's the story to you, and it's pretty damn fun, I'm not gonna lie. Just like in the other Just Cause games, it's a very cheesy story, but this time it actually worked. In the other ones I wasn't really into it all, but this time it felt a little bit more personal for Rico, the characters were a little bit more fleshed out, and since you don't have that many factions, just the rebels against the dictator, it felt way more coherent, and you get to know some interesting characters. For example, his friend Mario was really damn fun. And while it isn't the best story of 2015, it's one of the most fun I had with a story throughout the entire year. Graphically, the game looks amazing. It's one of the best looking games of the year. Avalanche Studios knows how to make a fantastic landscape, and going throughout the various islands of Medici was just breathtaking. Also, flying with the wingsuit, it makes me extremely calm and relaxed, and it's just beautiful. And then when you get into the action, you're fighting all the enemies, you are blowing shit up, and you see those gigantic explosions. They are just gorgeous looking. Some probably the best explosions I've ever seen in a game. And they do get over the top, but that's fine because I'm here for the explosions, and damn, they are pretty. The only real complaint I have with the graphics, first of all, if you have an AMD card, don't buy the game right now because a lot of users are having problems graphically speaking, and the NPCs aren't all that detailed and varied, but that's really the only issues I have with the graphics, because otherwise they're amazing. And the model of Rico Rodriguez, they got it this time. It's way better than the other two versions. Now it looks badass while it does badass things, especially because he has a beard, because we all know beard is damn good. If you want to play Just Cause, you have to know what you're getting into. You're not getting a deep experience. You're not getting convoluted mechanics. You're getting a sandbox. You have this gigantic set of islands and cities and villages and enemy outposts and bases and mountains, and you're free to destroy pretty much everything in your way. And the real way to play this game is just to go nuts with the possibilities. In the other games they introduced the grappling hook, and it was fun to just tether those things together and see them, oh yeah, I attached the guy to a car, that's fun. But in this game they added a lot more mechanics. They got rid of weapon upgrades. You don't upgrade your weapons anymore, you don't upgrade your vehicles anymore, but this time you have modifications for your equipment. By completing challenges and various missions you can get different modifications. For example, for your cars you can add some boost. For the sea vehicles you can make them jump in the air a couple of times. You can have more grenades, you can have more sticky bombs, and that's pretty damn fantastic in my opinion, because your objective is to have fun and to destroy everything. And this time they also added another fantastic thing: unlimited explosives. You don't have to always call in the chopper to give you some C4 or some grenades. This time the C4 is unlimited, and that's freaking fantastic. You also have a lot more weapons compared to the other games, different assault rifles, shotguns, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, sniper rifles. You also have some special weapons that I won't spoil, but they're damn freaking fantastic. They cause ultimate destruction on a city or an outpost. The driving has been slightly improved, but it's not all that great like in the other games. But they did change one thing, and it's the traversal mechanic. In the other game you only had the parachute, and it was fun, sure, going around, grappling with your parachute. This time, you also get a wingsuit, which is basically the Superman modification for Just Cause 2, and it's downright amazing. When I first played the game, I spent, I'm not kidding, 30 minutes straight exploring the entire land with the wingsuit, without touching land, without doing anything else, just going around and taking the majestic beauty of this game in, and actually trying to train myself with the controls of the wingsuit. And now I have a pretty good hang of it, and it's pretty fantastic to enter a base, parachute, shoot a couple of enemies, go in your wingsuit, fly away, then come back in again, throw a grenade, fly away again, and see everything blow up. It's pretty damn cool, it's really smooth, and I had a ton of fun. And the last addition that I actually really enjoyed was the shooting while on vehicles. While the handling isn't all that great, the shooting now is fantastic. It's pretty easy to control yourself while shooting from a vehicle. The controls are very precise and very tight, and like you're seeing right now, some of the car chases are phenomenal. This was not scripted, this was not planned. I was just on a motorcycle being chased by enemies, and they started shooting at their tires, and then we were on a bridge, one of the cars flipped over, it blew up, and the entire bridge started to collapse, and they made it through right to the final second. And that's what I love about Just Cause 3, and why it's one of my personal favorite games of the year. You have endless possibilities of fun, you have a lot of tools, and a lot of reviewers are giving this game credit for being repetitive. You make it repetitive. It's just... We've been getting a lot of really damn good indie games that deliver a fantastic story, fantastic characters, and some really interesting gameplay. But we need games like Just Cause. Games that you pop up for 1 hour, play them, but play them good, play them right, play them just having fun. Going around the world, destroying everything, and having fun, because that's why we play video games, to have fun. And I had a blast playing this game, I really did. Even though you have a lot of tools, the game is still really challenging, especially in some areas. There are gigantic brutes that will kill you, there are some aerial strikes that will try to pin you down and destroy you and send you to hell. There are also multiple vehicles that the enemy can use to destroy you, and the AI is pretty decent, it works pretty damn fine, but we've seen better and we've seen worse. It's pretty standard, so nothing amazing. I did die a couple of times, especially during some really weird and stupid things that I was doing with some explosives, because otherwise I really didn't die during the missions, and they're pretty simple, but they were fun. The sound is also a great step forward, because in the other games the voice acting was terrible. Some of the worst voice acting in a video game. But now in Just Cause 3 they finally got it. It's the right blend of cheesy and actually good voice acting, and I did enjoy myself listening to the cutscenes. The soundtrack is also damn fine, and while going around the world listening to the calm and relaxing soundtrack is beautiful, and when blowing shit up there is also some really good soundtrack. And it's an overall good sound department, and also with the sound effects, the explosions, the gunfire, it's pretty damn solid. I spent a lot of time playing Just Cause 2, and I probably will spend a lot more time playing Just Cause 3 because they added a lot of more things. You have challenges to complete, you have different collectibles, you have daredevil jumps, you have to find pieces for certain items, you have to find tombs, There are a lot of outposts now, there are a lot of villages, there are a lot of bases. It's just a really dense open world, filled also with Easter eggs. There are also 47 Steam achievements, in-game challenges with your friends to see who's better, who has taken out a lot of guys in just 5 seconds, who has blown more things in just 10 seconds. It's pretty damn fun and competitive, and it makes the game more intriguing and it makes you want to go back to it many times. Overall, Just Cause 3 is easily the best action game that you will play all year, thanks to the amount of explosions, of action, of the improvements over the predecessor, and it's just an overall really fun game. And we play games for fun, and I do love a good story, and I do love a good indie game. But sometimes you just want to buy a AAA game that delivers on action and quality entertainment. And this is one of the best action games I've played in a while, and I do think it's one of the best games of the year. And don't get me wrong, some of you will probably not enjoy yourself when playing this game because you might find it more repetitive than others. But if you enjoyed Just Cause 2, believe me, you will have a lot of fun playing this. It's basically Just Cause 2.5, but that's not a real issue for me. I'm enjoying this game quite a lot and I will play it right away. So guys, these were my opinions about Just Cause 3. Have you played it? Have you played Just Cause 2? Or have you even played Just Cause 1? Because that's a very decent game, but not that many people talk about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.